Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this trick you're about to see, we're going to take it back down to the old school kind of magic. You'll see what I mean when I do the trick, but it is super cool. It's not that hard to do and all you subscribers will be able to do it. So all that being said, let me show you the trick. Okay, so here is the performance, guys. So yes, we're using the red bicycle playing cards today. First deck I saw, so that's what we're using. So I'm going to take out a few cards. I'm going to take out the 3 of clubs and possibly, do you know what? And the Queen of Diamonds. Do you know what? I don't usually do this. I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to take one more card, but I'm going to keep this a mystery. So that card is going to go under the box and we'll get to that later on. So like you guys know, us magicians, we know this. Every card has a partner. So for example, the 3 of clubs would be the 3 of spades, the Queen of Diamonds would be the Queen of Hearts, the 7 of clubs would be the 7 of spades, and so on. And that's what we're going to try and do, is locate the partners. So what I'm going to do is deal the cards, or the spectators could deal the cards down, and they can shout stop anytime they wish. So let's say they shout stop. We're going to take the card and place it somewhere inside the centre of the pack. Super easy. And you know what? We'll even give these cards a quick cut as well. And again, for the Queen, they will deal the cards down and whenever they wish, they stop. Just like so. This is the crazy part. They could shout a stop anywhere they wanted to. Correct? Let's take a look, because over here, hopefully you can see this, there is a 3 right there with a card above it. Over here, move all these cards to one side, there is a card above it. Crazy thing is, they could have shouted stop anywhere, and they stopped on the perfect Queen, perfect pair. Over here with the 3 is the perfect pair for the 3. But before we even started this, I showed the card before we began. I didn't show you what card it was. It's right here. The Ace of Spades. And that's right. They've managed to cut to 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. How cool is that, guys? It's just so fooling. For a layman especially, it is so fooling. You don't expect that kicker ending, finding the 4 aces, plus a perfect pair. This isn't the hardest trick in the world, just a few moves you need to learn and you will be able to do this right away. So with that being said, let me show you how to do it. Okay, so here is the setup for the effect, guys. You can use any pairs you wish. I just use the 3s and the queens, but you can use any pairs. And the setup is like so. If you're going to copy me, pause the video, get the cards out. I'm going to go ace, a red ace, followed by one of my black 3s, followed by a red ace, followed by a queen, followed by a black ace. Okay, that is your main setup. So, a red ace, a black 3, a red ace, a red queen, and a black ace. All these go to the top of the pack. Okay, they're going to go right to the top of the pack. Now, what you want to do, okay, if we look, the 3 is at the top. So I will make sure this 3 goes near to the bottom, okay? And then it goes the queen. So I'll place the queen a bit further up, and then the ace can go a bit further behind. So when I spread through, I'm bringing the 3 out first, then the queen, and then the ace, okay? So that is your setup. So now you have your setup. Remember, you have your red ace, black 3, red ace, the queen, and then a black ace. And then we have the black 3, we have the red queen, and then the black ace in the middle. Okay? So to begin the trick, you can give these a false cut, false shuffle, making sure the top cards stay exactly where they are. You don't have to, it's not necessary. I didn't do that in the performance. And what you're going to do is bring the cards towards yourself, and you can see you can take out some prediction cards. So I'm going to take the 3, and I drop that down on the table. Now I'm looking for that red queen, just like so. Now I said, you know what, we're going to make it interesting, and I look for that black ace of spades, like so. I take the card out. I do not show him this card, okay? I do not show him this card, and I will place that under the box, okay? Place that out of the way for the time being. So what's going to happen now is you need to double undercut these 2 cards to the bottom, okay? And very easy way to do this is riffle up 1, 2, keep that break, and then what you can do, if you don't want to do a double undercut, you can just cut these to the table. Okay, if you can do a double undercut, and I'll show you what that is. So you've got your break under the top 2 cards. You can go here. You're going to cut half the cards off, or not half, but it can be half. They're going to go to the top, and you've still got that thumb break. Cut at the break. Now them 2 cards are at the bottom. It's completely up to you how you want to get these top 2 cards to the bottom. But normally what I do is a double undercut, but you can just cut these to the bottom. Because if you do it this way, if you cut the break and hit the table, and then you swing cut the top half into your left hand and put your right hand packet down, do the same, swing cut this packet, just like so, put this packet down. So it looks like you're cutting the card. So if you do that at speed, it will look like this. So you can cut just for 2 cards, and then you can go like this. Boom. Well, that was pretty slow, but you get the point. Just double cut the top 2 cards to the bottom. And then you're going to start dealing, and you're going to put the 3 down first. Because if you look at the bottom, that's where the 3 is going to go, right next to it. So you're going to deal the cards down. And the spectator can truly shout stop anywhere they wish. So let's say they shout the word stop. You place the 3 down, and I dribble everything on top. But this 3 is going above it. You square everything up. Now what you need to do is get this ace to the top. And you can't do an overhand shuffle. You will have to do a break. So you get a break. It's up to you how you get this break. Normally I just pull down with my pinky and get the break, just like so. Or you can riffle down and get the break. So in this position, you're going to swing cut, you're going to grab into your left hand, and you're going to touch. So that card is going to touch that pile, and that pile goes on top. Okay, that happened very slow. I'll show you what that looks like at speed. So it'll look like this. So it looks like you give them a quick cut, or you can do it onto the table. So if you get the break like so, you cut. Okay, you swing cut the top half. You drop this card on the top, and then table the right hand packet. Then the left hand packet goes on top. So that will look like this at speed. Just like so. Looks like you give them a cut. So now you've got the ace on top and the queen at the bottom. So what's going to happen now is you do the same thing. You deal the cards. That the hard work is now done. They shout stop. The queen goes down, and this queen is going to go above it. All you do now is spread the cards, and as well, the spectators have forgot about this card as well. They will have forgot about it because they're doing all this, they're dealing, and they're concentrating on these 2 cards. They have forgot about that card now. What you're going to do is the card above the face-up card will be the partner. So let me show you. So hopefully you can see this on camera. Right here is the 3. Okay, but this card next to it is an ace. So you're going to slide everything except the card above it to one side. Okay, so here is an ace. I will slide these to the top, and now I'll come over here so we can see the queen. Let me put these into the center so you can see it a little bit easier. You can see the queen's here. The card next to it, that is a queen. So you're going to, everything above the queen, except from this one, is going to go to the side. And over here is an ace as well. You're going to take these two cards and place them to one side and close these up. You are miles in front. These are the prediction cards, what match, and these are the aces. So you turn these over and show that these are a perfect match. They think the trick's done, and then you say, before we began this trick, we placed one card, which was an ace. And then you don't turn the top cards over, you turn the whole packet over, okay? And what you can do is have this in the ace of spades in the box before you begin. Have it all set up, and then you can have this as a revelation, so you don't have to take this card out at the start. So let's just say you do all the trick, okay? Instead of taking the queen, three, and ace, you just take the queen and the three out. The ace is in the box already, and you say, and we've got a perfect match. But before we started, I actually placed one card in the box, so I felt lucky. It was an ace. And then you turn everything over, and it's the four aces. You could do it that way as well. But that, my friend, is a tutorial of the effect. Okay, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, a very cool trick. Not much sleight of hand, just a few breaks, a few double undercuts. But if you can do that, you can do this trick, and you do not expect that kicker ending. They really don't. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and turn that notification bells on, and I'll see you next time.